Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to another nice little game of League of Legends. We're here to break down the greatest Leblanc in the world. Here to break down Faker's Leblanc against a random Lucian. No idea how this game's gonna go, but it's been a little bit since I've done one of these. But I think it should be fine. As many people who may be watching this know, Faker over here used to be the greatest Leblanc in the world. He used to be undefeated on Leblanc until he was baited into picking it. But even in that game, he was very good. So, with Leblanc returning to the meta, as she has been recently, I thought it would be really good for us to actually watch him. I'm sorry I haven't been keeping up with the frequency of my videos as much lately, for those of you who do care. But I have been playing a lot more League to try to be much more insightful when I do make the videos. And so I can actually give you guys much more valuable insight into the games rather than insight that I have accumulated over years. So hopefully that will be good. That's too big. Anyways, let's get into the game. We gotta... Let's pause real quick. This is gonna be bad, but that's okay. We have Lucian versus Leblanc. It's two L's. LB versus Lucian. Lucian's going to win early. And he's going to win early because of what his champion does. It's probably the strongest early game champion. Not to his auto attacks and his Q and everything will do more than LeBlanc's QW and all her combos early on. He also has the ability to push the lane if he would like, so in theory he should have full control over this lane early. What LeBlanc has in retaliation would be more mobility overall, the ability to gank him if he's overstepping or if he's doing something wrong, which really matters because LeBlanc is paired with a Shaco this game, and together they have early pressure together. So while LeBlanc cannot win early on her own, with Shaco they are probably stronger than these two, I would imagine. Because I don't know how far off LeBlanc is from Lucian. It's probably a decent a bit, but Shaco in theory should be much stronger than Volley early if Shaco gets the setup. Anyways, it's worth noting in saying this because now we can formulate how Faker should play this lane out in theory. And you guys are free to think about how you think this is while I explain. You can pause the video here. But I think it's better for us, if I'm especially trying to help you guys improve, to have you guys think about these sort of things and help you guys improve like this. So anyways, Lucian early on is going to want to try to get an advantage over LeBlanc, as we stated. It's important. Lucian, however, needs to be careful of Shaco. Shaco can level 2 cheese, of course. And Shaco has the option to go this way or this way. That's why he sets up the box like this. If Shaco does not level 2 cheese, he does this most likely. And then he has the option to go bot. Or, of course, he could still come right for mid. So Lucian has to be a little careful early on. And once the timer is up, he is much more happy. And if he can get some harass down, he's happy. With all that being said, someone likely should have tried to notice this happening so we knew which side Shaco was starting on so he could cheat on one side or the other. And yes, I know we're talking about Faker in this video, of course, but in all actuality, Faker's job is just to survive and help with a gank when the time comes. He cannot do anything. He cannot contest with Lucian. So that's why we're discussing Lucian. I have no idea which side Volibear started on yet, but it doesn't really matter because Volibear is not going to gank early. He's probably going to 5 camp. And he's probably just going to want his, whichever lane he ends on, whichever it may be, to help him on the Scuttle Crab whenever the time comes for it. Anyways, let's play this out and see how this goes. Faker should not have taken this hit, but it's okay. Faker's going to try to fight back for the wave to keep it in the middle. This doesn't seem that bad, but it doesn't matter. He's just finning a little. It's okay. He takes a fight. This fight's fine. And like I said, Faker did lose early. Like, it's pretty obvious, you know. But he takes this fight to try to soften this up for the Shaco to come in, which is also what I mentioned. So Faker went a little too far back. He probably should just come forward. And if Lucian flashes or whatever, he flashes away. It doesn't matter. And he basically just traps the Lucian here. Anyways, it's fine. Oops, sorry. Let's continue the video. Come on. There we go. Smack, smack. Gets a flash. And they're even now. And it's all from the setup. Shaco shouldn't wait here. Shaco's wasting time. I know he really wants to get this, but now it's even more undoable because Lucian's going to have his dash. He's going to hit, and he dashes, and he even one-shots the box. It did nothing. This is a waste of time. It was really bad for him. But we're not here to discuss Shaco. Anyways, let me go back real quick. While Shaco's wasting time and soaking EXP, LeBlanc's just CSing. This is all LeBlanc can do. Like I said, we have no ability to do anything else. So I think Faker's handling this just fine. I guess we'll keep it like this for now. And we're just going to chill out. Faker's trying his best to get CS. He even froze his W on the wave. Pretty important note, actually. When you're in a situation like this, in a lane like this, even as a champion like LeBlanc, you need to realize, hey, I'm not going to be able to kill this guy. Realistically, LeBlanc should not kill Lucian if both players are playing properly. And if you see the Lucian is playing properly enough, or playing safe enough at least, because I don't know if this is even properly enough, but he's playing safe enough, that's for sure. So if we're going to say this, then hey, I should just use all this mana to actually CS the wave. Because our job now is to just get as much gold as possible to be useful later. This has become our job for the time being. Anyways, Faker, of course, isn't going to use all his mana, and I don't mean a literal all. I just mean you have to be much more willing to use it in that sense, so it's actually useful. Anyways, Shaco comes again, wastes again. They're actually going to get it, but it's bad. Like, this is what Shaco wants, of course. Like, this is okay. It's kind of... it's okay. Shaco's missing out on all of this, which is a lot. The Volibear is right here. The Volibear might actually have time to just run and take this. Maybe not. It's pretty short death timer. But the fact of the matter is, Volibear is actually just out-CSing Shaco, making this much less good. It's really not that great. Faker gets a small lead, but it's really not that good again. Is it X? Yeah, it's X. Yeah, he doesn't even have a lead because of that. Like, he's gonna just CS this and go back, and it's just kind of whatever. Lucian doesn't even miss any of it, almost. CS, 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 CS. He knows he's going to go back, almost assuredly. Yep. And we're gonna go home. We go over. And this is also bad for Faker. Oh, no, he has TP. It's okay. I thought he had Ignite. I'm sorry. This would be bad if he had Ignite, because he needs to help Shaco try to fight the Volibear. Especially if this crab was higher health, but it's not. And essentially, your job as a mid laner, especially one in this situation, is to help your jungler secure one of the Scuttle Crabs. Generally, Scuttle Crab gets fought over really hard early on, and it's one of the big skirmishes early on that decides entire games even, especially in this level of ELO. Shaco in theory could have taken this one, but he can't because all his camps are here. And because of all his ganking early, he couldn't take these camps, and then he couldn't just run to this crab and go even. And that being said, it doesn't matter as much because he has TP, but if Gwen just decided to come down and make this a 2v2, I think they're going to win with this level advantage between these two versus these two. And I think this would just be bad. This is all just to say this, but it doesn't matter because the Skull Crab's already low. But this is just for, again, random teaching purposes that may help you. Anyways, if they fight this is going to be bad. Shaco is inting. Oh my god, Shaco lived. Okay, now he's dead. And now Faker's getting screwed over. And they're going to take this. Mundo should leave. And yeah, this is just bad. Faker gets jumped again, and he just threw his chain just to be able to get it. It's fair enough. He's going to try to secure a little bit of vision, possibly. Yeah, he secures just a tiny bit of vision. I don't like this ward, but I get what he's going for. He's just trying to get it quickly. Oh, he actually gets this harass off. This should never happen. This should never happen. That's so good for him, though. Wait, let's see it again. Let's see it here. So we see Lucian actually throw stuff at the wave, which is what prompts Faker to do this. He still has E, does he not? Yeah, he has E. Upon this Q, he should be getting ready to E a direction. As soon as he sees LeBlanc enter the animation, he should be Eing in a direction to dodge it. This is all stuff you can do if you have fast enough reaction time. In many cases, players in this elo are young enough and fast enough to actually have this kind of reaction time. But even if you're not, it's worth noting that this is a thing and you could try to strive to do it. So if Lucian just E's away and dodges this Q damage, or this W damage rather, he would dodge it. He would not take as much as he's about to. I think it was like this much. He could actually auto the LeBlanc here. He could keep walking, potentially W and auto her again, and make this a really bad trade. But he opts to the worst option, which is don't hit her at all. He needs to at least hit her. Like, he E's away. If he E's in, he actually hits her. And even if he's not going, even if he can't dodge it, let's just say I'm completely wrong, he can't even dodge it, Eing in, it's still better because he could still at least hit her down to like this or like this, something like that. Anyways, let's keep going. So, Lucian's wave's a little fucked. No, I probably shouldn't curse, but Lucian's wave is really bad. Stuff is happening down there, but we don't care. LeBlanc has to let this crash in, though. Probably, yeah. She could try to hold it, but her HP matters a lot to be able to actually sustain in this lane. Lucian's probably going to back or look for a roam. Lucian's looking to get a low vision. That's all he can do in this moment. And all is fine right now. Faker is doing pretty good to survive the pressure of a Lucian. You also have to remember that Lucian's super early game champion, so if you survive his pressure, you've actually done your job really well. It's really important to note these sort of things. I really wish it wouldn't keep doing that. I need to lock it on Faker again. My bad. But now Faker's just going to slow push. And I'm going to let you guys think about what the idea would be for why you would actually want to slow push this. But there is a very good reason. Alright. I paused just so you guys can actually come up with whatever thought you may have for it. But essentially, LeBlanc can't fight Lucian, which is something we established. And maybe I'm wrong here, and if any higher elo player wants to tell me I'm wrong, I will gladly listen, and whatever else. But, from my understanding, you slow push when you cannot actually fight the other person. We cannot reliably fight this person with this, even with this wave. Lucian just does way too much damage. So by slow pushing, we create so many creeps that we are actually able to shove in safely, and Lucian can't just stand here, freeze it, and then we're screwed out of the game. So by doing this, we actually are being as safe as possible. Now Faker's positioning is a little unsafe, but it doesn't matter because the damage is starting to get closer between all the spells. And if Lucian tries to engage with E, we're not as sad. We're scared of him engaging with auto into E, into everything else. Especially if he has like outplay material. And Lucian's trying to fin the wave here, which is good. He should try auto the wave here. Yeah, he's trying to. He wants to try to get this wave small enough so it actually will sit still here. This is what he really needs. And Faker wants to shove it in. If Faker can't shove it in, he's going to be in quite a bit of trouble. He gets the chain down, which would have been good, because Lucian would have been stuck still for a combo. Which he would win. Shove it in. Yeah, he shoves it in. He's good. Now, Faker comes here. And I imagine some people may actually want to come help with the volley bear. So we saw volley bear cross through this ward and go in here. And it's an okay option. Faker should never hit this turret. And he should just be trying to use his time as efficiently as possible. Now, it's up to you guys what you believe is as efficient as possible. He could just try back here. Maybe backing is good enough. Who knows? I couldn't tell you right now. Let's see. He has 1900 gold, or he has 800 gold. 800 gold buys him a couple items closer to his mythic, but that's not exactly perfect. So maybe 800 gold's bad, so maybe backing is not good. We can see the back is probably not good. So what's our next option? We could go help with the volley bear. Do we believe that we beat the volley bear becomes a question, and do we believe we can catch it? If so, then it's the best play. But it's up to you guys to actually know if that's the best play or not. Or to... It's not up to you guys to know it, it's up to you guys to decide if it is in the moment, though. Anyways, can we continue, please? Oh, no. Alright, 1 second. I'll get you guys back to where we were. Alright, we're more or less back to where we were. Lucian dashes. Let's see. We're almost there. Volley's there. And we saw it. So, actually, I know Faker would have checked. So let's see. We also need to determine if Volley Bear wants to try gank us or not. I believe we'll see it in just a second. If Volley Bear goes in here, it also assists us in being able to actually do something about it. Let's keep going. See Volley Bear go into his jungle, so Faker has the choice to go get the Volley Bear or try to harass the Lucian. He's harassing the Lucian a tiny bit, but yeah, it's whatever you believe will yield you the best outcome possible. Faker is opting to play for his lane. I think this is fine. This is the least variance play possible. Because if the Volley Bear gets out, you're just letting the Lucian leave for free with no mana. And additionally, you have to actually think about... oops. We have to also think about something else here. We have to think about... Oh my god, why can't I keep it up? Okay, whatever, I'll have to do it this way. Please. We have to think about his gold versus our gold. We have 900 gold, which buys us nothing important. We're Leblanc. We want to get Lost Chapter or whatever, if we're building Ludens or whatever first. I assume Ludens, but I haven't seen new Leblanc or buffed Leblanc's build yet. And additionally, Lucian has substantially more gold than us. Oh my goodness, please. Okay. Lucian wants to go back and buy his Dirk. Dirk is going to beat 2 amp tomes. So by constantly shoving him in and constantly keeping him in this lane, we're actually denying Lucian from getting what he wants. And that in turn is making us stronger and making us happier because our job is to survive. This is our best chance to survive and get as much gold as possible. And if Lucian goes back, then that is the best chance for him to lose as much gold as possible. Faker is now deciding to do this, which I think is trolling based on what I just said. Okay, Lucian has TP, so actually all my stuff is null and void. I'm so stupid. Ignore me, but it would be very important if he didn't have TP, but I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Yeah, let's do this. Me equals dumb. See, I can't even type, or I can't even write. Me dumb. Okay. Anyways, Lucian TP's back, which makes this really good for him. He's going to have his Dirk and everything, and we're going to be sad for Faker. He's substantially stronger now. He's going to, and Faker's going to have to let him do whatever he wants. He did not get a Dirk. What did he get? He got 2 long swords in this. Oh, that's right. Lucian doesn't go Dirk. So this isn't actually that bad. But Lucian should have just stayed then and got his 1300 gold because it was just 1 or 2 more waves. It didn't matter. And he's being really careful, so what was the point of even TPing back at this point? Like, we could see he's being exceptionally safe. And I assume it's because of this Shaco possibility, which is fair. But if he's going to do this, then there's just no point. This is just poor. And I believe it's poor for the reasons I stated. But again, I can always be wrong, and you always have to be thinking about what the best play could be in your opinions. We're going to choke him, or not choke him, we're going to force him out. He's going to live. But he gets forced out, and we're going to shove this wave in and go home. And now if he had TP, he'd be much happier. But instead he'd be TP'd earlier for nothing. He's going to try to deny. Yeah, he tries. There's not much to be done. It's a little scary if you're Faker here. Especially if you're going to eat that. He's trying to auto the creep slow enough so 1W eats them all. He gets it. And he's getting ganked. He flashes. He is dead. Very dead. This is too greedy. Alright, let's keep going. For the most part, most educational stuff for the early game's done. That is really what I wanted to focus on this time around, especially with LeBlanc. I can do more in the future, but I think what I've stated is very fair. So let's keep going into this game and let's get going. Faker's going to shove in for same reasons as we said. Now he's looking to roam. His job also now is to try to shove in roam, of course, because he has enough wave clear to actually be able to do it. If he can actually get roams off also, it will be really good for him. But it's not going to be easy. Lucian's also making a lot of errors here by doing what he's doing. He needs to hit her back. He can't just take free damage. And it's something you're going to notice in especially lower ELO games. So you're going to see people that aren't willing to hit you back. They're scared and they want to run away. You have to exploit it. It won't even be ideal. It's not even ideal trades. But if they show that they're not going to trade back, then you might as well. He's going to shove this in. Insta shove in. We're good. Goes bot. Looks for it. Let's go back. So let's see what the lane state's looking like. He sees Rakan going here. He sees Rakan still here, so he knows he can catch Rakan. Kallista's undoable unless it gets cancelled. Kallista gets cancelled, so he should go for Kallista now. He's a little slow about it, but he's gonna get there. Yeah, they're good. They just have to live free. He's gonna help shove the wave in. It's important to help your laners shove the wave in, even if they don't want it, unless they're gonna like AFK on you. Oh, this is so bad. He can't just walk there. Oh no, he can't just walk there. Like, he's helping shove wave in. He uses his... If you're going to use your W, you now have to be careful. This is solo queue, so he's not going to be always as careful as possible. But if he hugs this wall, he can start running back sooner without them seeing it. But ideally, I think you just run like this to be as safe as possible. It's still not perfectly safe because, you know, they could just walk like this. But it's safer in the sense of you are on your side of the map and you give your bot lane more time to react to help. This is just bad, and now they get caught too. And they're gonna lose Vayne probably. Got him, yep. And Shaco's gonna get nothing back, and it's now even to bad play. We're gonna get Faker respawned, we don't care about that. I think everyone here is... I think anyone that watches my video are here for improvement more than anything else. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you guys enjoy my personality. I can't know in the end. Faker spawned. I'm sorry. I messed up. I really didn't. For some reason, his icon didn't register in my head. Let me go back. I apologize. So, Faker's gonna spawn in 10 seconds. He's gonna TP. I just missed all of that. But I'm not gonna edit it out. The TPs. Here we go. I'm ready. TP's in. They're looking for play. Now they overextend. What is this? Overextend fest. Let's go. And they're gonna catch him too. Yeah, they have to catch him for sure. Easy. Faker walks towards mid because he sees Kalista overstepping. Kalista backs off and heads towards top side, which makes him uncomfortable, so he doesn't go. All fine and dandy. He's going to shove mid wave in, and they're going to... I was going to say, and they're going to swap here? Question mark? They might swap actually fully. Which you're not going to see in lower elo games, because people are very obsessive about which lane is theirs. Yeah, and Lucian wants to swap. And I would probably venture to not take the swap, actually. Okay. Faker's heading over here, but there's nothing to get. They're way too healthy, as you can see. So, probably a waste. Oh. I think he gets this. I think they get the volley bear. Yeah. They get volley. Volley tried hard, but it's not gonna happen. I don't know if he could have, but it might have just been better to try a hold solution. Because you have to realize that this play is not going to work out sooner, in my opinion. And because it's not going to work out, you got to get something back or keep something as alive as possible. He's going to be fine. It's going to be painful, but he's going to be fine. It's okay, I guess, in the end. Teach it back. It's a waste. He's fucking... He's probably like all tabs or something. Oh my goodness, that was really easy. Okay, we're gonna speed to Faker being alive, and I'm not gonna miss it this time. There we go. Faker heads bot. Leblanc is a side lane monster, of course, and she wants as much gold as she can get. She uses her abilities to actually CS quite more often than I used to when I played Leblanc. Okay, he's gonna get another wave because he's safe, because he sees all the members of the enemy team. It's important to note that he sees all the members, otherwise it would start to become unsafe to start taking more creeps past this point. He's gonna rotate over to mid to try to see if he can... He's gonna rotate over to mid to see if he can do anything. I'm not sure why he went back if he's going to rotate anyways, because he just delayed his time to get over. Come on, Faker. I know enough of what's going on. He's looking... There's nothing to get here, right? Maybe he'll prove me wrong. There's some harass, maybe. Yeah, he gets some harass. He goes back. Callista's going in. Gwen catches up first. Shaco's coming. He comes in again, pokes a little more. He's just looking for poke over this wall constantly, which is fair. Oh my goodness, he actually catches that. That's really good. That's a really good catch. They're actually going to catch Gwen too. Oh, they are, right? Yeah. Gwen, really good champion. Really good champion. Looking for it. Doesn't get it. Almost got it. You're gonna almost kite it out, but Lucian's really strong. Nope. Yeah? Nope. Lulu OP. Let's go. Keep going. TP's to mid to get this Lucian. Got it. He couldn't cut off because he figures his Lucian's teammates coming through here, I'm guessing, so that's why he goes the way he did. I think that's fair. He didn't see Lucian. It's unfortunate. I think it was a fair play. Callista really hard hit the chain, of course. Keep going. Keep going. Still trying. He hits the chain. They're gonna get her. Oh, they're gonna get her. Yeah, they're gonna get her. It's really good. Start poking up bot, but not much more to be done. He's trying to make a play on that now, but he can't. No one's matching Gwen, which is pretty bad. They want Faker to match Gwen, I think. I think Mundo intended Faker to match Gwen, but it's kind of bad for him too. Oh god. That's a terrifying sight. You just go over the wall, you see a giant bear and a crazy stitchy lady. Yeah, I wouldn't want that. I guess not a stitchy lady, more like a lady with scissors. Just big scissors. He wants the back and he probably wants to head towards bot lane. Maybe I'm wrong. He goes in between, but yeah, he goes to bot in the end to collect this wave, like I figure. Okay. We're on the volley bear, but it's hard. Yeah, he would have gone 100-0 otherwise. He's looking for a chase because they have a flank on the side with Mundo. Mundo's doing nothing because Mundo is not as good as we would have hoped, especially in high yellow, I should note. Vayne's got it. Oh, this is really good. Yeah, he's just patient and uses his AoE properly on basically multiple members of the team at a time. It's really good. And now they're going to catch this too. This is really bad for them too. They should not be taking this. They don't have numbers. One's pretty OP, but in the end, they got it. Let's go. What is Faker? This 439? It's pretty good still. Especially in the some of the highest yellow games possible. Well, actually, it's like 800 yellow, but it's still high yellow by all means. Shoves in. No problem. No problem. I sped that up, but he got out. Okay, I'm speeding up a little too much again, but I think it's good to speed up and get some dead content out of the way. So he TP's over. He finds the Gwen. Oh no, he got poked up really hard by the Gwen. It's okay because LeBlanc actually doesn't need that much HP to engage. If she's actually doing it properly, I think. She'll take some, but maybe I'm wrong. It just depends if she's coming out of a fog or not, though. Like, if she doesn't come out of fog of war, then yeah, they can see her coming and try to hit her. LeBlanc's looking. LeBlanc's going now. She goes when he's knocked up, and he doesn't go back because he sees Lucian's on the clone. Or I guess the Mimic. I'm not sure what you would call it. He doesn't go in while Lucian can hit her with any spells because he knows he'll die. Oh. And now, while he's locked in his animation, maybe he'll go in? Nope. Okay. Now he'll go in because he sees throwing everything at Shaco. And he can't kill both. Maybe he could have gone a little earlier, but I don't think it matters. I think Shaco's dead because of how he played. He gives that over. That's kind of... I don't agree. But I play for myself maybe too much. It's a lucky, who knows. Anyways, we shove in, take turret, get out. He gets blue. Oh, he doesn't get blue. They mess it up. They definitely meant to give him blue. They definitely meant to give him blue. Korea server's notorious for wanting to give blue to the mid laner. I've heard something along the lines of people have AFK'd over their mid laner not getting blue. So he's looking for, yeah. You just keep seeing LeBlanc's play pattern. It's really interesting. You stay over walls and you stay away from things to engage later. It doesn't even matter that he gets blue while he still waits. This is the LeBlanc play pattern. It's just their team's not playing it well. They're playing too fast. You gotta give LeBlanc time. LeBlanc wants to go in, of course, but she just can't force herself in for everything. Just looking for a perfect moment here. To get to 4-man's lock up. Pretty good. Yeah, Faker's hard carrying this fight. Oh my god. He's being so patient. It's so good. This fight looked undoable. Yep, he's got it. It's over. Let's see it one more time. Let's actually try to break this fight down a little bit more. What did I do? Oh, yeah, I just backed up. So, let's get back to the initial fight even, because this fight took a long time. This fight was almost a whole minute. So we get to here. Faker's back here. Faker goes for a low poke. He goes for Everfrost. If he stuns this up, he would actually be doing even better. He'd be carrying this even harder. If he did it, it would have forced Callista to instantly use R to just keep Rakan alive. But that is what it is, you know? It is what it is. Let's keep going. Please. Go a little slower. So Faker's waiting for his cooldown, or not even waiting for his cooldowns, but he's waiting for a position where he can get a priority target like Callista. He goes in on Callista, he goes back to not take more damage. He does not need to take damage. If he's in the middle of this with no cooldowns, he's doing nothing. There's no point. Lulu's inting by ulting. He goes in to do a little more damage, which is good. This is all he can do. He has to wait for his cooldowns again. You have to remember as a mage, you can't do anything else. Your autos are worthless, basically. Unless your name's like Oriana. He's going to wait here now, which they figure. Because he cleared a ward. Maybe it's even warded, who knows. And he goes in and he gets a little bit more damage. Very patient still. Peppering it ever so slightly every time. He goes in again, he gets 3, 4, and then he gets 3 of them, and then he stuns them all up. Leaving Gwen to hit the Baron on her own, and she gets really low. They go in, hit again, and drop him even lower. And now the Mundo's actually able to soak damage to let Faker start cleaning up this fight. And it's almost all Faker. Like, Shaco's here, yeah, but it's almost all Faker. We can be real. He gets another one. And we get another one. Take this quad from him. What a jerk. They come back. They take this Baron. It's free Baron with all of them dead. That is a massive turning point and something really important to know how important it is to be patient. Oh, he's slow. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I get... That's really fancy. He essentially forces Rakan to choose which way he thinks he's going to go by coming or Wing over here because he could just walk this way. If Rakan chases over, then he just takes the W back and walks away. And if he keeps chasing him, then his team's actually going to catch up in time. And the Kalista can't even come up. Of course, he could have probably just W'd back, maybe, but he's also looking for this kill at the same time. So all of this seems pretty important to note. Anyways, sorry. Let's keep going. For the most part, we're just enjoying some Faker gameplay now. Collects this. They're looking for this win. He's going to be patient still, I think. Yeah, he's still patient. He gets out. Patient, patient. He tries, but doesn't get it. He's getting chased up. He slows him, but there's not much more for him to do here. So we're too low. Let's keep it alive, and he has TP. But his team seems to be winning the fight anyways, so why would he TP? Okay, he TP's here to match this TP. He's looking for this. Yeah. W. And R? Yeah. Got him. I don't think that was RQ, but it's fine. Doesn't matter. Got him. He was going to take creep? Yeah, he takes creep. He just leashes it up here so he has time to do both. It's really smart, actually. And he's going to take this tower. He's going to take tower while CSing, which keeps the CS numbers high, keeps him having high gold. He's going to get out of this. Not if he goes in. Whoa. Faker? Faker, you're trolling! What? What is that? Faker, no! Just that way! Oh no, that's trolling, dude. That was hardcore trolling. Oh, come on. We're here to make educational content, my man. Not into bears. I mean, they're hungry probably, but come on. Alright, alright. It's okay. We're gonna keep going. Faker's gonna go take his blue, join team. Standard stuff. He's seeing this fight unfold and he's thinking about how he's going to engage it. He goes over here to try to get to that Lucian, but Lucian runs back. And now he's waiting, patient as ever. He's going to help this side because he won't die for it. Oh. Yeah, he gets this. He's looking for more. He doesn't take the Lucian autos. Really good. He's going for more. Does he have Zonius? Oh, his W was outside it. He has a W outside of it. Okay, that's why he did it. He's trying to end the game here. Or he was going for end of game when he was doing that. Oh, he missed. Lucian got killed. Lucian didn't auto. I think Lucian was in range to cancel the autos. Oh my god. They get this. He's gonna get him. He's gonna get him. Oh! Yeah, they got him! Okay, they're gonna spawn in time though. They have to back. They have to back. He's waiting here in case someone walks through. They don't walk through. He goes home. Joins back up in mid. We have a bit more NA ram time. He goes for the volley. He's gonna just walk out now. Almost assuredly. Volley pokes her up. Does this TP matter? Doesn't look like it matters. This game isn't over just yet, my goodness. Is my replay gonna cut off? I'm so confused. I wanna know how this ends. Okay. We're looking for a fight. Like, I can see the replay is about to cut off. Or is it gonna end right here? the game winning or losing fight. They catch Kalista, it has to be a game winning fight, right? We go in. Whiff. They lose him. They got him. Oh my goodness, it's a game winning fight. And all of this is just basically the team being way ahead and Faker still being patient. Always patience. Always patience with this man. It's really important. Gwen's trying to deny the creeps. They catch up to Gwen. She's dead. Game is over. It's probably an FF from here, actually. That's probably how this ends. I don't think they... Did they do the whole thing in time? 44 seconds. They probably can just hit the turrets in time before an FF. Really good gameplay. Really good gameplay. I really like this. He obviously had a bit of a few mistakes that we pointed out, but I think this was good. If any of y'all enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave me a like. Feel free to subscribe and whatever else and whatnot. And I hope you guys got value out of this video. It's pretty much what's most important here, especially for those of you trying to watch my videos. Anyways, thanks guys. See you later.